Fubara is not the problem. Yeah, they said
the resources of Rivers State.
Let me finish. Fubara is not the Fubara is the problem because he refused to obey the rule of law.
Obey what law?
According,
do we have law? Law that only favor the rich? Do we have law? Do we have law? What has Fubara done that other governors have not done before?
The court order have reinstated the 27 lawmaker and the speaker as the authentic elected
what? People that defect here. Look. There are things that we're not supposed to talk about. There are things that we are not supposed to talk about. If the court is claiming that you should come out with evidence, evidence is everywhere that they defected. Are they blind? The judges are, listen, in Nigeria today, it's pure nonsense that somebody will come and shoot somebody openly and all I will saw it. The next thing they arrest the person or the person ran away. Later he brought the person to court and court is coming to tell you where is the evidence. What nonsense is
defection is not just by mere waving of the flag or by saying it. They said they are not party, they don't have the card of the party they defected to. So constitutionally, the governor and the faction.
So they have affidavit to that effect. They have affidavit to that effect.
Which is
how can an honorable that was elected on the platform of PDP, all of a sudden you woke up in the morning, you begin to wave the APC flag? What nonsense? What are we running here? Are they taking the people of Rivers State for fools? What nonsense is this?
Okay, all right. Let's quickly go back to how does it feel right now living in Nigeria, sir?
Living in Nigeria, we don't have a country. With what we are seeing today, there's no country, there's no Nigeria. Nobody's happy. Even myself, as I'm talking to you, I'm not happy.
So tell us, share your experience with Tinubu administration.
God forbid. The administration is God forbid. This is the worst administration in the whole world. Tinubu have taken Nigeria 300 years backward.
How is that?
How is that? Are you not seeing it? Look at things that we are buying as low as Gala. Gala is being sold for 200 naira. The one that we are buying for 30 naira is bigger than the one that we are buying for 200 naira.
People are saying Tinubu is not the problem. They are the
Who is the problem?
Cabals are trying to.
Who's cabal? When you have power, when you are the number one. Who's cabal? Yeah, it's not cabal. Those things are just excuse. Story they keep telling the people, and that has been the story we have been telling even before the campaign. We said it, and even Peter, we said it. That we are not coming here before the next thing you begin to trade blame. You know you are not capable and you are coming. We have a problem and you say you want to fix it. The next thing you begin to trade blame. Then the next person that will take over Tinubu now, will take after Tinubu, will still come back and be telling us that Tinubu have messed up the system. And the same Tinubu will be the one to raise up the hand of that person. What nonsense is this?
What do you suggest? What is the way forward?
The way forward. Every hand is blood. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. This nonsense must stop.
How?
Everybody must come out. Everybody must do what is right. Yes, this is not an enter beat, you know. A time will come that we are going to be beating people. Anybody that talk nonsense will collect beating. I tell you truth. This is not a day too much. This is not something that will be talking. No. There are things that violence will solve. Beating will solve it.
We've seen of a video clip of recent where Umar, I've forgotten the minister of what you saw. I don't know, maybe where Umar was complaining of, and the Nigerians were there, and police walked the woman. The woman was protesting against something in Abuja, which I cannot. But
in Nigeria today, the police are working for the politicians.
No,
if you have money, police will defend you. Even though you are right, police will defend you. The armed force of Nigeria is against the citizens of Nigeria. They are not doing their job. They are not independent. They are slaves to the politicians. So they are working for them. They are the ones defending the politicians.
So our law enforcers are compromised.
What law enforcement? What law? They are only enforcing the law on the poor masses of the country. The law does not affect the rich.
That's why you feel Wike feel like he's...
Yes, Wike is misbehaving everywhere. He's misbehaving. He built houses for George. He misbehaved everywhere. He thought that politics is about manipulation of and constitution of the country. He thought that's what he thought. That is what he knows about politics. Manipulation of turning things upside down. Misbehaving. Trying to say that he's following law. What law? We are here when he was the governor. How does Wike govern this state? We are here, everybody saw it. Who doesn't know Wike how he govern this state? Now it has come to the turn of Fubara. Now he is coming to do this, to do that, to say the law. That is a law. Is Wike a law about this citizen?
What message do you have to the Ijaw nations? And
this is not the Ijaw nation message. This is a message to the whole Niger Deltas. We are going to resist them. Whichever way, whichever means, we are going to resist them.
All right, thank you.
So they are not authentic. We don't know them. We don't know them.
They are not Amewule and the 27 lawmaker.
We don't know them. Rivers people don't know them.
But you said like 3 people cannot be deciding the affair. Okonjo-Iweala and the 2 House members cannot be deciding
But
the bill of a whole River State.
We are very fine this time. We are okay with it. Because since INEC refused to do the needful, their seats were declared vacant, and the state government written to INEC for by-election in those constituencies, and they refused to do it until these people said they are going to court. For which purpose? For which purpose they went to court? To represent a bring back bill that they are authentic.
House member.
They are not at all. They are not existing. The governor said they are not existing. They are not existing.
It's the governor that said, not the courts.
Which court?
The court.
The court. Remember that I told you that this time we no longer have confidence in court. We no longer have confidence. Where a minister, where a governor will be building house for a judge, will buy car for a judge. Then how are we saved? We that are common man in the society. We are not saved. So this time we don't believe in court.
So how do we hold people accountable when the court of Nigeria has failed? It's like now, like the pro-weak case are saying the governor of River State is operating with the highest level of impunity. Because it just seems anybody can do anything and go free.
The governor of River State is operating based on the rule of law. The rule of law. Something happens now. That is why we no longer believe much in this Nigerian court. Something happened. A place where the Supreme Court said there should be an elected officer in LGAs that will pilot the affairs of the local governments, so that the bill will be coming directly to the local government. And Supreme Court gave mandate and gave the order for some months. And River State came and conducted it during the conduct of the election. Another lower court issued an order that police should not secure people for the election, that INEC should not release electoral material for the election. That means the election should not hold.
Several injunctions
against Supreme Court.
Several injunctions, several orders.
Which person is not abiding the rule of law, if I may ask?
Those who went.
And which people are the people spoiling the rule of law? I think the court, they have to sit up. They have to sit up. They should forget about the gift given to them. They are working. I think the problem of Nigeria is not because of you don't have food. The problem we have now is because one man wants to embezzle what great grandchildren will eat. If not, and a judge of a court is not a poor man. He's not a poor man. Last time there was a time I checked somewhere, I see that a vice president of America were using bicycle to go to office, while the Nigerian judge want to use the highest escort. And as you are using 5 escort, that is how the fuel you buy is money. The policemen that's supposed to secure life and property, you are using almost half of them, and you pay them, it's money. So they need this money. So when the politicians come and give them money, they collect. And they do anything at all.
So
I think we are problems ourselves.
So the judge of Nigerians, the court of jurisdiction of Nigeria is a compromise.
The way we are seeing it, we, the common men, we no longer have hope in them.
All right, sir. Mr.
Because they are compromising.
All right, I have this question for you. I don't know, maybe you are aware of this video going on of a man that slept with over 400 women. Have you heard that?
A man that slept over 400 women.
In Equatorial Guinea.
In Equatorial Guinea?
Yes.
Is he a single man?
A single man.
I think he's invisible.
Have you heard? Are you aware?
I think I'm hearing something.
You are hearing?
Yes,
so, and most of the women he had this affair with, they are married women.
Married women?
Yes. So, my question is now is that should men go through this paternity test to know maybe the children they have is actually theirs?
Yes, so
because it seems even the married women are having affairs.
Yes, sometimes it's good. If you don't trust the wife, if we are seeing over movement. I think we can do something about it. It's not bad.
Do you feel these women, men are not satisfying their wife? That's why they are having extramarital affair.
It's not true. One thing I should tell you, one thing I want to tell you here is that when we are growing up, if you are dating a girl before, there are some girls you will date, they don't stay in one man's house, one boyfriend. They move from one boyfriend to another. Even if that kind of person married, you should also expect the same thing. If you have not married, the only advice I will give to you, don't marry because you want to consider him, consider her. Don't marry her because you want to compensate her. You have stayed so long. If you find out the attitude that is living, you understand. If you find out the attitude or the way she lives, and know that this way she lives is not my way. It's not how I want it. I want her to live, bro. I will advise you to quit because she cannot stop. She will continue.
So that man that slept with over 400 women is a very strong man.
That man is not because he's a strong man. That man is using means. At least you look into him, the kind of spirit he's using. How do they call man that is possessed?
He's possessed, man. He's possessed, man.
The man that is possessed.
The man that is possessed.
There is spirit controlling him.
So, and it's recording them while they are.
It's recording them. And most, you know, Bible says women are weaker vessels. Some cannot resist him, but some can resist him. Anyone that knows God can resist him.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Promi. Have a good day. Uncle, good morning, sir. How are you doing, sir? I don't know, maybe you're aware of this viral video online where a man slept with over 400 women. You are not aware of that? The man is from Equatorial. You are aware, you've seen the he slept with, and most of the women he slept with, they are married women, and they are prominent men wife. You understand? A very influential.
He is not greater than Solomon.
He's not greater than Solomon. So we want to hear your reactions. Should men carry out paternity test on the children? Because it seems that even
any man that wish. But if you want to save your marriage, you will let it be. Because ordinarily some women cannot be trusted. Some men cannot be trusted.
If you men are not satisfying their women, that's why they go after men who can satisfy them.
What do you mean by satisfaction?
No, satisfy a woman that they are satisfied in bed, like.
For me, it's devilish. Honestly, how will a reasonable man sleep with 400 and something women?
A single man.
A single man.
My most, even his brother wife, he slept with his brother wife.
He's wrong. This is real.
He is real.
He's real.
Yes.
Well, but yet he's not greater than
Solomon.
Solomon had 700 wives, 300 concubines, making it was 1,000 women.
But if the video were not leaked, probably will exceed Solomon, will break.
No, he will not. He will not. He will not.
Probably there are some other clips which were not recorded, who are escaping.
Well, yet, maybe let anyone be greater than Solomon in terms of. But the same person said, all I did is vanity upon vanity. So as you can see, it's vanity. It's stupidity in a high order. How will a man do that? 400 women.
That you feel women will keep craving for more. If you men are not satisfying, they are not paying attention to their women. That's why they are craving for more satisfaction.
I don't think. At times, it's in their blood.
It's in the nature.
It's in the nature, yes. Some women are like that. No matter how you do them, they will still go to another 4,000 women.
Mr. Tango, what do you have to say to that man that slept with over? Sorry.
That man,
400 women.
I so much love him. In fact, let him continue. But the only message that I want to send to him is that one day, he's going to face those nonsense info that he's doing. How can you go and sleep with your brother's wife, your best friend's wife, people's wife,
your president's
daughter's wife, former this wife? I don't understand. When there is a lot of young girl that is everywhere looking for who to. And the worst part of it is that the man is doing that and also recording those systems. Why is he doing those systems? They saying that 4,000 videos. My brother, if I'm to be the president of that country, that man should go by hanging because he have committed what. In fact, this one is no. There is no forgiveness in this.
There's no forgiveness.
No forgiveness. No.
It's not a Nigerian man.
Look at the other guy. I heard that one of the guys went and hang just based on what she saw online for signing the videos that is.
You feel men are not satisfying their wife. That's why women are craving for more attention.
My brother, do you think that is ordinary hand? That thing cannot be ordinary hand. If you watch how that man is going around with those people, it's not an ordinary something. I don't understand. Even if there is money, that one is not an ordinary something. You just see somebody's wife like that, the next 5 minutes, you started making love with the person. Not even hiding this thing. When you watch that video well, you know that that man purposely did those videos then. Because when he wants to make love with those women, if you watch him, he will be watching.
So you've watched the video?
Yes, I watched the video. Even this one, I was watching the video. One of my, my partner in something. Just say, what are you watching? I say, I'm just watching normal video. Before she now had the voice of something that is going on. And I say, no problem, it's a normal something. You can see me. I'm a child of God. I pray today. I'm a deacon in my church. I don't.
But you watch the video.
I have watched that video. The reason why I watched that video is for me to know what is going on. For me to know what is going on. What that man did, my brother.
So you want to know the
those people that those women husband who push to go after him. That is my own. Thank you.
Should men do paternity test for their children?
My brother, yes.
To test maybe they are the real
children. All of them, including that one. That's the one that baffled me past. One of that woman. That woman was enjoying that man. If you watch the way this woman was, as it was doing her face, screaming, in fact, all the children to that woman, the husband should go and fight. Let her
do paternity.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Thank God. You know, I didn't see the video. I only saw the picture. The picture of the man. No, I didn't see the video. I didn't see the video. I don't want to see it.
It's satanic. See, some of these things are not
ordinary.
Some of them are to but God himself even gave Solomon instruction. Don't marry from Moabite. But you know that he went about marrying from those nations that God instructed him not to marry. Even marry Pharaoh's daughter, marry from Moabite, and so on and so forth. And at the end of the day, each of these women he's marrying come with their gods. So the Bible has it that they had to turn the heart of Solomon
against God.
Against God. So you can see. So what can be likened to that man?
So let's quickly go to Rivers crisis.
No problem.
Where the Amewule still stand on their ground, Sim Fubara operating with highest level of impunity, not representing bill to the authentic House members and the Speaker. What's your reactions to that?
See, my reaction to this is this. If they know Fubara have committed an impeachment offense, why waiting to going on media, going to court, going to appeal, and where they get their sentences at appeal court? Why not they do the needful? They should impeach him now. If truly they know they have the capacity, they are the authentic House of Assembly member as so alleged, they should impeach him. Not, they should, like I always tell you, they shall let there be peace in Rivers State. Every now and then they go to the media. If they know they might have committed an impeachment offense, let them impeach him now.
Do you feel the judge has the capacity to stop the oil exploration from the south? They should stop taking oil since the federal government has stopped allocating.
I don't think the governor had the intention to maybe tell any tribe or any group of persons or people to stop drilling oil or whatever. No, I don't think. No, I don't want to dive into that. My concern is that this amendment and should allow Rivers State to be.
But Adam Saregbe said this last week that they will stop taking oil from the south.
Fine. If they stop, fine. Because the majority of the resources is being taken from Rivers State.
Yes.
To federal. Now, why will you, if you are patriotic, you love the people, why will you go ahead to stop the allocation?
Because of the governor of the state is not obeying the rule.
Obeying which rule of law? They should do the needful.
If truly they are the authentic assembly, do the needful. Let them do them to impeach him. And allow River State to be. Why would they go as far as they claim to be patriotic? They love Nigeria. They love River State people. Why would they go as far as to stop the allocation of River State? Who then fully, if they actually love River State people, they should have be doing their politics. Allow River. Okay, if the man have not said he will pay the civil servant, assuming without considering, he will not maybe each on what federal government have done, that he will not pay allocation. What is going to be the effect of the civil servant? It means everywhere will be stranded.
Yeah. People will be hungry.
People will be hungry. Already there's hunger in the land. And they claim the law River people. They are fighting. It's their selfish interest.
And two, we are operating through federalism.
Exactly. Why are you going to court to stop the allocation?
At the detriment of the people.
At the detriment of the people. Everybody will, at the end of the day, there will be so much hunger in the state.
True. Right, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Have a good day, sir. Mr. Thank God, you are watching the video and you're a dicking.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't have that.
The video and you're a dicking.
Some people more than I don't have money.
Are you a dicking?
Yes. That man, see, in my entire life, I've never seen. I'm seeing Cristiano Ronaldo giving Cristiano Ronaldo award for best player of the year, Messi best player of the year, giving medal to all.
So
that man should take award because it's not easy. They should give him medal because I've never seen the highest fucker in the whole world say they have given somebody award. This man now should just take this award because so that it will be on record that this man is the best fuckers in the whole world.
In the whole world.
So that one will take record.
Should men do paternity tests for their children?
Very, very important too. Very, very important. Even this one, I think it's in Nigeria now. I mean, I could have gone and do my own test because this thing now is getting out of hand.
Why do you think women go for more? Do you think women are not satisfied in bed? That's why they are craving for more.
My brother, there is nothing you will do on earth that will satisfy women. You just do your own and come down. Nobody they go there and remain there. Anyhow way like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, you come down. If you touch them, they will still come back again. You don't see where they say man kill woman. No man they kill woman, a woman they kill man. So anyhow way they like, make it be.
So women have this tendency to stay long.
Yes, so when you get to some Ashawo quarters, you see some women having sex with 15, 20 men a day. You as a man, can you have sex with 3 girls a day? Then you see how your body is going to do. So just go and come down, then go back again if you can be able.
So this kind of a man is a dangerous man.
No, he's a dangerous man. He's going to win award. He will win award.
All right, thank you so much.
I will support him for the award.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Now this kind of thing where they sit to abuse it. Bad men. Mr. Emma, good morning. Oga, how you doing now? Good morning, sir. Bàbá kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Ẹ wá kógi, ṣé mọ́ ń kógi ni? Mi mọ̀ pé ẹ mọ́ ń kógi. Ṣé mi mọ̀ pé ẹ máa ń kógi náà? Uncle? Your uncle.
Ọjọ́ náà fi bàkà pèpè ọ̀rọ̀ orí ìjà náà. Ẹ̀ka náà. December. One of them eliminating us, they eliminate too much. I have made out those things. You know what?
So, sir, good morning, sir. Good morning. I don't know, maybe you are aware of this trending video. It's trending all over the world. There's a man from Equatorial Guinea that slept with over 400 women. He slept with his brother's wife, slept with the president's daughter, slept with all these ministers. Is a high influential people's wife, a single man. We want to hear your reactions to that because it's going viral. So I'm taking questions. Should men do paternity tests to test maybe they are the true father of those their children? Should paternity tests be?
Well, what have
Are you aware? Have you seen such? Have you had it?
I've not had it, but through what exactly if maybe some other persons have had.
Yes,
and,
like thank God even had the video.
yes, and what is there is, if no matter how influential you are, no matter how powerful you are in the society, if a woman is married and such an influential person comes to say, I need you, as long as you are married, as a married woman, tell the person I am married. If the man persists, you sue him to court.
I'm not saying the man is an influential to an extent, but most of the women he had this affair with, this escape with, are married women, and they are women of an influential man, daughter of a president.
That is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So those women are not self-controlled. They are so loose. Because if your father is a president, or your uncle is a minister, or your mother is a president or whatever, even if you are not, but you are married, you respect, you have self-control, self-respect, you maintain your dignity, no matter whomever that is coming to ask you out.
Do you feel women crave for more of this than men, and men are not satisfying their women? That's why they have to go outside to get.
Is the problem men have these days is that, too much of it's of globally stress. As soon as the man is stressed, so much stressed, you see that you demoralize whatever you want to do. So, and some women like sex so much, and if their husband cannot be able to satisfy them, they start looking outside. Some of them sleep with their gatemen, their driver, their laundrymen, and all the rest. So my advice is women should have self-control, self-dignity. You understand me?
Self-restraint.
Self-restraint, self-respect.
And honor their husband.
Just don't fall into any temptation or anything that comes your way. Respect your husband, respect your people, so that when they talk about it, they use you as an example. Say, don't you see that woman? She's well cultured, she's well respected. You understand me? So, like me, if my wife do such a thing, I will send her packing, because she's no longer my wife.
Even at this age.
If my wife does any rubbish, unless I don't know, unless I've not heard, as soon as somebody tells me, I will investigate. As soon as I investigate and be sure of what I was told, what I was informed, I will take the.
You said like, so I'm going to ask another question. If your wife does it, you send her packing. What if you do it?
I can't do it.
Okay, you can't.
I respect myself.
People say men can cheat, but women can't.
You see, when they say that, they talk of African culture, and nowadays, because of exposure and civilization, that African culture does not count. Because one can't anymore. Because one, as soon as you go to, even if you don't go to altar, as soon as you get married to a woman, unless that woman begins to misbehave, even me, most people, as soon as their wife did not give birth to children to them, they say, I want to take a second wife. Adoption is there. As soon as you love your wife, people understand each other. Go and adopt. It's legal. It is not something, it is not a taboo.
So you don't have to be a biological.
It does not necessarily mean that it must be your own
biological
child. Children are children. You understand me? So it's advisable that if you marry to a woman after 2, 3, 4 years, and you go for medical, you see that you can either from you or from your. Okay, what if it's from you? What if the fault is from you, that you cannot impregnate a woman? Okay, that your wife should go and marry another husband under your own roof. So we should look here and look there as soon as
50-50.
According to His Excellency Chief Barrister E.M. Wike. This way. What if it is the man that is the fault? So with your wife under your roof, go and get married to another man in order to give you baby.
What concerns Wike with this matter? Yeah, go now if you want to.
No.
So let's quickly go back to Rivers State. Day before yesterday, Amewule's and the Trenchant lawmakers say if they will further stop the internal revenue of the states, you know, they stop the federal allocation, but with court injunctions. These things will further escalate and there might be an anarchy in Rivers State. People are saying, like your colleagues are saying, this Amewule and the 27 lawmaker are not the authentic speaker and the lawmaker in Rivers State. They have evicted. They themselves declared themselves APC. Did I show you the video the last time I came? I showed Chief their defection, where the APC chairman attests that they are now member of the APC. I see the changes.
What did the court? I don't believe in they say.
Anybody can buy court injunction in Nigeria.
Excuse me.
Anybody can buy.
Even if I did not go to Cambridge in London.
Yeah. Close the door! Close the door!
Even if I did not go to Cambridge in London, you understand me? But by the grace of God and nature, I know what is good and what is not good. What I'm saying in essence is, I don't believe in they don't say. What I believe in the rule of law. What did the law say about that?
But you know, judiciary of Nigerians how it is.
The law? See, I don't cast aspersions on the honorable judges.
Yes.
You understand me? God has given them that wisdom.
The learned.
And that is why they are there. So whether wrongly or rightly, let us, as soon as the court pronounce, you obey. If the court pronounce I did not suit you, it did not go down well with you, you begin to cast aspersion on them. But as soon as it go down well with you, you begin to say, without the judiciary, it is the last hope of the common man. Who is the common man? Is the governor common man? Is the minister common man? Is the president common man? Common man are those people that don't have anybody to speak for them. They are the common men and the common man. But not a minister, not a governor that can put hands in the pocket and bring out dollars and do whatever he wants to do.
And influence people.
And influence people. Mesmerize people with dollars and pounds.
The same thing.
Those people are not the common man.
But the FCT minister have the capacity to also influence the judge.
Influence who? Influence who? How will
the verdict of the judge? Like he builds house for the judges.
Listen very good.
Yes, sir.
The FCT minister, Chief Minister E.M. Wike, the super minister of FCT. See, let me tell you, he believes in the rule of law. Don't forget that he's a lawyer.
Yes.
He believes in the rule of law. The wife is a judge. Right now, a judge of court of appeal. So they know the rule of law. So when you are making cases with them, they know the rule of, they know how to follow, they know what the law says, and that is why he always go to court. That's why he believes in the rule of law. He goes to court. So don't say he will influence, he will buy, he will do it. No, he can't do that. He has never paid.
So is the governor of Rivers State that he's not following the rule of law?
You can see he does not obey the court order. He does not follow the rule of law. That's why I told you some time ago that what he's fighting with is the law. He's not fighting with Martin, Right Honorable Chike Martins Amewule. Neither is he fighting with the FCT minister that is there over there doing his job. What he's fighting is the law.
Assuming you're a civil servant now, and the allocation to Rivers State is being withheld from the federal government, how will you feel, sir?
Well, if it is in the right direction,
how will you feel?
If it is in the right direction, well, listen, I'm telling you the truth from my heart. I'm not speaking here as in being biased. I am telling you the truth and nothing but the truth. If such a thing happens, if I'm a civil servant, such a thing happens, I will not go and see and check what the law says about that particular
issue. It affects your monthly salary.
Listen, it doesn't matter. The law is not respecter of any man. That is why when you go to court, you see that the statute there is being blindfolded. He does not know whether you're a civil servant. He does not know whether you're a minister. He does not know if you are a crippled or an imbecile. What the is what the law says.
The law must take it.
The law must take its course and stand and speak.
So you're a civil servant, you should not be bothered receiving your salary. because this is between.
If the law,
This is between the-
excuse me, if the law says the federal allocation should be withheld, and the law now said the state internally generated revenue should be stopped, what I will do is to blame the person that caused it. That person that caused this problem is the person I will look onto and blame and say, you caused this particular issue. Because if, as I've told you before, if Fubara, His Excellency, Governor Fubara, says today that he will obey the rule of law, all these issues will be a thing of the past. Right from Matthew Chikamewule is the Speaker of Rivers State House, and the 27 others are members of, authentic members of the Assembly. The Court of Appeal has said. So why won't he obey the law and do what the law said, and this matter will die to rest?
He should present the bills to the House of Assembly.
You cannot govern a place without appropriation. You can't do that. Is it your father's money? Is it your personal money that you can just spend frivolously without being checked? You can't do that. You can't do that.
So is the governor that is operating with impunity?
The governor is operating already. The Court of Appeal says he's operating as if he's a military dictator. The appeal said it's not me.
All right, thank you so much for your time. And the governor, the president adhered to what you said by releasing those kits.
I know my president. I know the Attorney General of the Federation. They are law.
The pressure was much, though.
When as soon as people speak, people have spoken, and myself, I also advised, and he has hearkened to my advice. Yes. I am so glad. I'm glad that when I had, he gave the order with immediate effect, and gave the humanitarian minister to make sure those children are being taken care of and reunited with their families. So even if their family is in Gabon, the ministry will go and trace the family and unite with them, give them something to make sure that those children are being given the proper treatment.
So President Tinubu is a man with the capacity, true leader.
He is a true Democrat. The last administration headed by President Buhari, if you like, cry for nothing tomorrow, he will not listen to you. In fact, those cabals that are ruling, because he does not, just like he gave order that the chief of army should relocate to social place, that people are being killed like chicken on a daily basis. The man did not go. After when Buhari had, he said, I did not know that the man, so he was not in control then. There are some cabals that we are in control.
But now Tinubu is in control.
Tinubu is fully in charge and in control. He knows day-to-day affairs of the country, how things are being run.
Are you enjoying living in Nigeria now, sir? Are you enjoying with the inflation rates and all that? Will you say you are pleased with the cost of...
You always ask me this question, and I told you, let us give him little time.
After 1 year.
The independent marketers are saying that when they import fuel and say that the fuel will be cheaper than Dangote, and you see, any moment from now, His Excellency, President Tinubu will give them license to import and sell at a cheaper rate.
Why we have Dangote manufacturing?
You know, those Melekiare and the NNPC and his cohorts, they are the people. Tinubu does not know that Melekiare is a mo in his government. So I beg him to just fire that man any moment from now. So
there was a protest in Abuja day before yesterday to fire.
Let him fire Melekiare. Melekiare is a mo in his government. He has been said to make sure Tinubu government did not work, so that he will give you in 2027 they will say, let us have an alternative president. But I know that their plans will fail.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Tinubu will listen to the yearnings and expression of the people, and they will give the independent marketers license to import and sell at a cheaper rate, so that Dangote also will come down and sell the same price.
Lastly, sir, you said about the militants and the crocodiles. They don't have the capacity to withstand the federal government from taking...
Let them come. Let them come and face crocodile smile and the python dance. Let them come. Let them dare Tinubu and see what will happen.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a good day.
You're welcome.
Mr. Promise, have a good day.
I said, cool down. Now, this one here.
Egon. Come on. You don't try to make it to the top. Roppy, bye bamboo. How far now? But I made you show.